John Meacham, it's a little early for the long lens of history. I understand this race was called for Donald Trump less than 2 hours ago. But what are your thoughts this morning?
Well, you can't be for democracy only when your side wins. And I think the values and the principles that so many people have articulated over the past 8 years, and particularly since the post-2020 period, have to practice what has been preached. And I think what you see, certainly the feeling early on in the country, is that the folks who are worried about democratic institutions, lowercase d, are acting in accordance with those principles. We've had 59 presidential elections in American history, and only 15 of them have unfolded in the electorate that voted yesterday. So more than 2/3 of our elections unfolded at a time when either women couldn't vote or black folks couldn't vote. Immigration was even more restrictive. So this is a long story. And what I would say, and Joe and Willie, we've talked about this a lot, and Mike, the question now is all our Republican friends who said, and I wish I had a quarter for every time someone said this over the last 12 months or so, is, yeah, I don't like the way Trump acts, but I liked his policies. You guys, second point, which I also want a quarter for, you guys exaggerate this whole guardrails thing. Well, now we'll find out. And if they were right, and I pray they were, and I don't say that lightly, I genuinely want to have been wrong, that the constitutional order was that this election result put it too much at risk. But now it's on those whom the country has entrusted power to prove that we were wrong. And look, the success of an incumbent Congress, the success of an incumbent White House is also the country's success. And so I think we take a deep breath. I think citizenship itself is about the hard work, as St. Paul said, and President Kennedy used in the coda to his inaugural address, being patient in tribulation. And there are a lot of people this morning who are waking up who feel that the world is ending. There are a lot of people waking up who think, okay, we're back on the right track. The point of America is that we should all be able to have those different views, but move forward together. And I'm not trying to preach here, but that's what democracy is. It's disagreeing and dissenting within a common vernacular. And the country's made a very clear decision. And now we'll find out if, in fact, the folks who have been entrusted with power are worthy of that power.
Donald Trump.